You seem to love your mom, obviously, and quite a lot of guys are indeed mama's boys. Now, I have a question to ask you, and this is off the record. So, if you had a girl that you really, really liked, you like this girl, she's bad B, she's peng, she looks good, but she's also a really beautiful soul to you, but your mom doesn't like her, what are you gonna do?
Off the record, more of celebrities in depth with your favorite.
Hello, 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 and welcome to yet another episode of Off the Record, an exclusive interview show where we take you on a behind-the-scenes look into the lives of some of your favorite celebrities and artists. Whether it's chilling by the pool or hanging in the stew, here on Off the Record, everything is on the record. My guest today needs absolutely no introduction whatsoever. He's been able to put a very colorful twist on Afro beats and well, the music industry in general. I use the term colorful for a reason. His name is Crayon.
Hi, how you doing?
Call my number, I go respond you, I go respond you, You are enough, How dare me not to respond you, Call my number, I go respond you, I go respond you, You are enough, You give me love with the sweet my body.
Thank you so much for inviting us into your wonderful studio. It is decked out. We are live and direct right here in Maven Studios, of course.
Welcome to the kitchen where we cook up the hits.
Exactly,
Smash.
and hits for sure, because you are no stranger to the hits, I promise you. I've actually been following your career for just a little bit now. I know that, of course, your most recent EP, which is 12 A.M, you had collaborated with the likes of Rema and even Bella Schmurder. But before that, the song that actually I was introduced to you on was you and Ladi Pose, based on rap.
Oh yeah?
I'm not even kidding. I'm not even kidding. That's my song. And I remember the first time that I met Poe, I walked up to him and I was like, yo, that song is a banger. Crayon, it went crazy. He was like, yeah, really? I'm going to tell him. And I was like, yeah, I do. So now I get to tell you myself. You're very, very welcome. So let's talk a little bit about the music. You know, your most recent EP, 12 A.M, like I said, you collaborated with your label mate, Rema, and also Bella Schmurder. How did those collaborations come about?
For Rema, we've been cool for a minute now, and it was only right for us to just come together and just make music, because like on a regular day, like we could be somewhere together, we don't even talk about music, just talk about different things, because it's modern music for me, like. And so when it was time to put out a record with him, it was just really easy. Like I remember I was in the other studio, the smaller studio, at like 2 p.m. So we vibes, and he pulled up before me actually. Yeah. And it's like I found and bro was giving like chill. So vibes started playing the beat, and just started doing I do for corner when I saw you watching.
Hey.
I mean, I just like followed up immediately, and that's how I made that record. Like it was so quick. That was the quickest record. That was the quickest record. It was really, really organic, and that was the first time we've been in the studio together, like actually together. Yeah.
So you described your collaboration with your label mate Rema as something quite organic, because it turned from boys just being boys and being guys to guys in the studio. And now I want to know about your collaboration with Bella Schmurder. How did that come about?
That actually came about like a while ago, in like 2019, and Bella had messaged me like, yo, we need to get into the studio, like into vibe. I'm like, yeah, my bro, like I did for you, like we did together, and like it's from Ojo as well, so like anybody that comes from that axis, you know,
you're holding it down,
strong, like, because it's not easy coming from that axis, you know, and doing what you're doing, so it's huge. So and after a while, we didn't really talk like that, and then fast forward to like 2019 December, on Christmas Day, me and Rema went to Zlanta's house. We just went to chill, and I was about leaving. The whole gang was there. Pokoli, everybody was there.
Hey,
Piper, the whole gang.
Sounds lit.
So about leaving, Poco was like, yo, Crayon, I Bella, I know Bella, and I'm like, yeah, sure. Like, it was like, have fun, and I got Lincoln, I got done for the street, for Joy, feeling for the gang. It's like, yeah, my bro, do. So fast forward to like 2020, he hit me up. He was like, bro, I'm in the studio right now, and I'm big up. And how far I pull up? I was just coming back from a house party. Jay Bridges' house party was crazy. I was dazed.
Wait, when was this?
I was dazed. It was a house party like, I think it was like early this year. Also,
I think I know the one you're talking about.
Jay Bridges was dazed. I was like, alright. So he was like, bro, at this studio, I was like, okay, I pulled up. So I linked up with him in the studio, but I had to wait for him to finish the big end. So after that, we linked up in other small studio again.
So a lot of magic seems to happen in that small studio.
It's something about
that studio, the creative studio.
And here too, it's not here, yes. So bangers here too. So we linked up and we just started vibing, and we just started saying jackpot. Like we just started vibing and we just really organic. He did his part and he left, and I completed my own verse too.
Without having him there,
yeah,
and it was just like an organic vibe.
It was amazing.
It seems like some of the best music comes from, you know, organic vibes and friendships and like real relationships.
Yeah, for me, like it's about chemistry.
Right.
You can't really force it.
You can't.
I don't. So for me, like it's about the music and the sonics. I really don't know have like, okay, this person is this, or like, I'm like, however it comes, like as long as we link, the chemistry is right, we can always make good music.
It's gonna happen.
You know?
It's gonna happen. So I mean, those are just two people that you've collaborated. Of course, I mentioned that you collaborated with Ladi Poe. Who are some other cats right now in the Nigerian music scene that you would like to collaborate with? Just respecting them sonically, out of just, you know, maybe you don't know them, but from what you see them doing and the kind of music that you see them putting out. Who would you like to collaborate with?
Before I go to that question, I want to add on the EP I also had Mandem with one SM from London too.
Oh yes, and, that is true.
In sync to Ira's did an additional vocals on In Sync. That Love It to the Infinity part. She did that part, it was amazing. And yeah, moving on to the next question. And for me, like I want to work with everyone. Like I like Fireboy. Fireboy's fire. I like Joe Boy. I like Oxley. You know. I like Omali too. Omali's really dope. And yeah, like everybody, like, you know
everybody can catch
aside my record label, me like Ira, like if I want to make music, everybody. I have a record with Ira coming, but then like we're still in the studio cooking.
Nice.
So yeah.
That is so dope. Now, one of the things that you mentioned earlier on is, of course, the struggles of becoming an artist from where you are from, and I would like to take this opportunity to reflect on a tweet that you actually put out about your mom. I saw this tweet and I thought it was the cutest, most heartwarming, and the realest thing ever. You see, a lot of people feel the need to flex, I guess, and maybe not shed light to their past or you know, their humble beginnings or whatever the case may be, but you so proudly tweeted that your mom is the #1 fruit seller from your end. She's carrots, I believe is what you called her. And I just want to talk about that. You said that she used to do that, but not anymore. Since she got signed, you know, she's Gucci now. So I want to talk about, you know, the influence of your mom and your family and your upbringing when it comes to your music, because I don't think a lot of people shine the light on that aspect of their lives. No.
Well, for me, my mom, she's really instrumental to me being here. You know, growing up, I don't know if you saw a picture I posted on my IG story. I was holding guns. Like I used to be really stubborn, man. Like I used to be really stubborn as a kid. You know, my mom, you know, she didn't change me. She just helped me. Like she channeled that stubbornness into the right direction. It's in the sense that you can't force me to do what I don't want to do.
Right.
Like you can't say, oh, this is what me used to do. I'm like, nah, this is my part. Like I've always been like that from day one. You know, that's my mom, and she also has that, you know, hustling spirit. Like she wakes up 4:30 in the morning.
Wow.
She goes to a market called my 12, and she gets the fruits, carrots, and she washes there and takes it to Iyanova. She stayed there till like 10 p.m. in the night, Monday to Friday. I don't get to see her Monday to Friday.
Are you for real?
For real, like for real. It's crazy.
So could you say that maybe some of your own work ethic, you learned it from your mom?
Facts. She's a hustler. She come back at night, she's like, oh, my neck, massage. I'll massage, and the next morning she's out again. Like,
how does this woman do this? Where did she get the strength to do this?
Like, it was that hunger that made me have that same hunger to be where I want to be. I'm never gonna stop working out.
I feel that, and I really do respect that.
Appreciate it.
And you know, so you seem to love your mom, obviously, and quite a lot of guys are indeed mama's boys. Now, I have a question to ask you, and this is off the record. So if you had a girl that you really liked, you like this girl, she's bad B, she's peng, she looks good, but she's also a really beautiful soul to you, but your mom doesn't like her, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Your mama doesn't like her, but she's nice to you, she's gorgeous, but mommy's like, nah, I don't like this one.
For me, my mom is really open-minded. Like, the last time I had a conversation with her, like a couple months ago, like she was just telling me stuff like, just do you. I just wanted to, in pidgin English, I was like, just do your thing, don't worry. Like, as long as you do alright, I do alright. I'm happy with you. I'm praying for you. So I feel like anybody I bring to my mom, she knows that. Okay, obviously I left the house at like 2017. I was really young when I left the house by myself. I came to Mavins by myself, and now I'm Crayon. You feel me? Like, so she trusts my judgment, and she feel like. Yeah,
but she doesn't like this girl.
She's definitely anything I bring to the house.
She'll like. And if she doesn't like,
she'll like. Don't make her like.
She's always like by fire, by force. Alright, I respect it. So obviously we talked a lot about your mom. Do you have siblings? And if so, how many?
I just have just one. My younger brother, he wants to be a footballer. I'm so happy for that.
That is dope.
Like,
okay, so a family full of like creatives. At least I'm telling you, I'm sure your mom is just like, try my boy. Like when he actually got so lucky.
Like just two of us, just two boys.
That is so dope. Now, okay, we touched on you bringing a lady home to mom's. Is there currently a lady in your life?
Currently, like I'm still, I'm still surveying the.
So you know what? You're saying this thing. This is something that you're surveying something.
I'm still surveying.
When I ask Scales the same question, this is the same way he answered me. And I found out 2 weeks later on Insta blog, Scales is engaged. I said, wow. So this is how survey.
For me, like, I mean, every artist get girls, but I just want that special one that just make me just be like, okay, I don't be concentrated doing it.
Wow,
yeah, that's
special one.
That's the vibe I'm on right now. But I'm a young guy. I just want to enjoy my life. No stress.
So you're not in a relationship?
No, not really.
Not really.
Not really.
Baba said not really.
That's all I do.
Okay, so there's somebody that you're like, you've got friends.
Yeah, I've got friends.
Friends. Plural. Okay, and since you've got friends, what are some of the things that you like when you're looking at a woman? You can talk about physically, you can talk about mentally, whatever kind of comes to mind.
I mean, like, when you see a woman, the first thing that comes to your mind, like the first thing that comes to your mind is the face. Like, you see the face first. For me, it's about the face. I like fine girls. Obviously, I like so fine. And for me, I don't really care about skin tone. I don't care if she's light skin, dark skin. I don't care about race. As long as I vibe with the girl and we just connect, that's me, man. I don't really care about whether she's Nigerian, whether she's Ghanaian, whether she's Puerto Rican. You're just, as long as I connect.
She can be from the North
Spain,
Pole,
like
the
from
South
anywhere.
Pole,
Like,
she can be from Antigua.
Anywhere.
Anywhere, she can be blue, black, yellow, green.
As long as it's cute and vibe.
Fair enough.
Energy. I'm big on energies too. So.
Yeah, that's right. All right, so your EP came out. 12 A.M. is the name. 4 tracks. You definitely left your fans wanting more. And it's only right that we get to this question. What can we expect from Crayon?
I got a project coming soon, like a whole package coming really soon. And I can't disclose that right now. But then, like, I'm definitely working on it. And obviously, like, we're gonna get it like really, really soon, cause there's no time.
Okay, so if you're working on it, I want you to walk me through your creative process, cause I listen to your music and I feel like you're quite intentional about the kind of music that you make.
Yeah. From
the writing to even things like the mixing and mastering. I've listened to your music and I feel like there's a lot of thought that goes behind it. So talk to me a little bit about your creative process.
For me, like on Too Correct, right? Like on Too Correct, the record, everything we said on the record was facts. The fact that Rema said, me for Oriental, like but I said, Midge, like it's facts. Like that was like something that we did. Like we were just snitching on ourselves and making music. But for Jackpot, it was just about a young hustler, boy, girl, hustling in the hood, like hustling wherever you are in the world, trying to make it big. And when you make it big, it's a jackpot. You feel me? So that's like So for me, it's sometimes the beat inspires me. Sometimes I have ideas and I just come and just like talk to my producer like, I have this idea, let's come work on it. Sometimes I have the whole song and I just look for a beat that sits in and I just fix it in. And just sometimes I feel like explanation kills art, to be honest, because like you really can't explain how it happened. Example like magic, like you really can't put words to how you.
But at times, it also allows the people to understand the thought process that goes in behind the craft, because not everybody will like appreciate it for the real body of work and the art that it is. So sometimes an explanation helps out.
For the first songs, I recorded like a lot of songs to pick those for. you know, for this particular project, for you know, the purpose I want the song to serve. And 12 a.m. stands for a new era, a new beginning, a new dawn, you know, a new day. You know, like we all know, like 12 a.m. stands for, you know, the time where fans stay up. I think fans stay up to like Fridays 12 a.m. for new music.
Yes.
So yeah, that
all
made
the
sense to
time.
me. So I was like, okay, you know, for my fans, I've been like riding with me through this journey. I've been like supporting my music from day one, showing me love, streaming my music. So this is for them. The next one that's coming, better get ready.
Hey, it's gonna be bad words and everything in between.
It's gonna be bloody.
That's what I'm talking about. So obviously, a lot of the things that you mentioned there was that you talk about your experiences in your music.
Yeah.
You don't necessarily go out and talk about things that you don't have and that you don't maybe experience, or do you?
You know, for me, like, I'm really diverse. You know, like I said in one of my captions, I said like when you get Crayon Park, you find different colors and stuff.
Yes.
That's why I feel like my music is like different genre, different sonics, different experience. Like I make music of just hearing pa, and I was like pa, and I'll make it bland out of it.
Right.
That's how I am. Like I'm really witty with it. Like so you can't really say, oh, he makes music of what he thinks, or what. I paint pictures in my music sometimes. Like I talk of somebody's experience, talk of like my experience, like something I want to be like. It's different. Like there's a lot of like elements that comes into my music.
Totally. I mean, hence the name Crayon. Hello.
Exactly.
Paints a very colorful picture.
Exactly.
And you've been signed to Maven for some time now.
Yeah.
Don Jazzy is obviously the label boss. How crucial has he been in your growth musically and also just individually as an artist?
Jazz is like, it's someone that everybody look up to. Like everybody look up to, whether you're signed to Maven or whether like you're outside Maven. Like it's one person that's played a huge role in Afrobeats, and even just seeing him alone, I feel inspired. Like going to his house and looking at the mansion, I'm like, damn man,
one day
I need to get you feel me? Like Jazz is a big inspiration to my music. I look up to 3 people, like in general: Cristiano Ronaldo, Don Jazzy, who's the last person?
Me.
Drake. Yeah.
It's not me.
Drake.
That's right.
Drake. So, yeah.
Okay,
so
that's
yeah,
dope.
it's like really like is for me, I see him like the highest.
Yeah, I feel you. And you know what, Jazzy is really dope, and I love
so
what.
humble, like
Yeah.
it's crazy.
And I love how he's able to allow you guys to just be yourselves and really express yourselves creatively, and you know, be a part of a wider family. And it seems very genuine. You guys really seem to.
One thing I love about Jazzy, he understands every artist's personality. He doesn't force you to do what you don't want to do. He just allows you to be yourself, and he just comes and add the finishing touches to whatever you got going on. So that's how Jazzy is. That's why I love him. Like,
do you feel like you would be Crayon even without Maven? Like this Crayon that we have now without Maven?
I think Maven is really important for me, because like I remember when I was coming up in it, like I legit was praying for a platform that will have like that will just, you know, carry me the way I want to be portrayed as, you know.
Yeah.
And big shout out to Baby Fresh. You know, Baby Fresh was the one that hit me up on the DM. So like, oh, okay, follow up to the studio with your producer. I was at the one name. Me and I was at the one name. We go way back.
Love it.
We go way back to like 2016. We're making songs together. The first time I walked into the studio to make a record, he was the one that took my vocals for the very first time ever in my life. Ever.
Wow.
And that was so coincidental. Like I never was supposed to meet him in the studio that day. It was just there. I think he was even trying to do production then.
Wow.
So yeah.
So you guys are really like
way back. Like
you grew together in music.
Crazy. He used to charge me like 5K for music production.
Love it.
Beat, recording, artwork, mixing, everything. Because he said, yo, I believe say you go somewhere. I believe so we'll go somewhere. So no fault, we did it together, So that belief that he believed in me just kept me going. I kept dropping songs. I dropped like 7 songs in the hood then without nobody, no label, no management, nobody, by myself.
Pure
you
grind.
know, and they play on radio.
That's your mama shining through within you. That's her work ethic coming out within you.
I played on radio. Like I didn't pay the guy any money. Showed me love on radio. I was the first artist to play my song on radio in the hood. I felt really ecstatic that time. I was getting girls, people loving me, for birthday parties.
You still go back to the hood?
I went back to the hood 2020 to 2019. So
do you get love in the hood, or is it kind of like, you know, is it people looking at you like, or is it like genuine love?
Genuine love, like from the whole, like from Ojo, like this crazy, like my mom, she told me like she was working in the market. She saw my poster everywhere. I'm like,
oh, love mommy, man. That's so dope.
Damn, like my mom's drinking to is my new song.
That is
Huge fan, like You feel
I
me?
mean,
So,
listen, that's all you can ask for your mom
you
to
know,
actually be a
so
fan of your music and appreciate
yeah,
what you
fine.
do.
So
Yeah, so shout outs to you. Thank you so much once again for having us here. Thank you so much for inviting us to the wonderful Maven.
appreciate it.
What would you like to tell your fans? They're out there, they're listening, they're watching you right now.
Big shout out, Crayon. I mean, honestly, keep supporting, keep showing me love. I appreciate you guys. Thank you for streaming 12 A.M. Be Crazy. Keep streaming. Next project coming soon. Stay tuned. Wow.
Hey. All right, there you have it. That pretty much rounds it up from the Maven Studios right here on Off the Record, where everything is on the record. Signing out for today, I am BB Ray. I will catch you on the next one. Do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and click that bell button as well so you can get a notification every time we upload. See you in the next one.